A new book looks at the idea of using budgeting decisions to teach civics and the fundamentals of democracy. The book is titled Educating Democracy, The Case for Participatory Budgeting in Schools. And the book's co-editors join us now. We welcome Tara Bartlett, co-director of the Arizona Civics Coalition. She's with ASU's Mary Lou Fulton College of Teaching. And Danielle Sugarensky, the director of the Participatory Governance Initiative at ASU. My goodness, that's a lot of titles and a lot of consonants. And good to have you all here. Thanks for joining us. Tara, we'll start with you. The book focuses and takes a lot of ideas on civic education, but it takes it from a different angle. Talk to us about this.
Definitely. So school participatory budgeting is very similar to a project-based learning approach or action civics approach, where students are really the steer leaders of this community, of their school community, in making the budgetary decisions. Everything from idea collection to the kind of development of ideas and proposals, presenting to their governing board members, and then actually facilitating a vote day with their peers on their school campus.
Yeah, allocating funds, collecting funds, figuring out what you want to do with it. And again, this deals with their schools, so it's the real world here.
Yes, unlike other programs for civic education, this is not a simulation. This is for real, this is authentic, and it involves the entire school community.
And I guess the kids learn what? They're trade-offs? You have to do a little horse trading here, true?
Not really. But they learn that there are limits to how much they can spend on the things they want to improve their schools. So they need to learn about trade-offs. They need to learn about making agreements. They learn to collaborate, they learn teamwork, many things that are useful later on in life for the workplace, for college, and for life in democratic societies.
Isn't there a little bit of horse trading going on? Not at all.
Not really,
Not
yeah.
Really. All right, well, because I guess conflict resolution and teamwork, all that stuff,
absolutely
negates horse trading.
Yeah.
And talk to us some more. Give us like an example of what, there's so many things in that book. It's very deep and it goes into it really strong.
Yep.
Give us an example.
Yeah, so we actually wrote the introduction of this book together and then collaborated with 12 different authors across different countries of the globe. What we bring to the table in terms of our experiences here on the ground in Arizona. So I was an educator before and actually did this process in my classroom with students. And I would have to say my favorite process was actually an inclusive model. We partnered with the Arizona Developmental Disabilities Council. And they had kind of this mandate of this inclusion of students with disabilities. The process was a learning experience for everyone to ensure that this school participatory budgeting process is accessible for all students. And the winning project was a school therapy dog.
Oh my goodness, that's great. That's great. And again, through the process, the students learn all sorts of things, don't they?
Yes, they learn collaboration, they learn teamwork, they learn how to prepare a budget, financial literacy, but they also learn about communication skills. They learn many things that, as I said before, they are useful in life.
And now the book is designed to do what? To get folks that are interested in maybe getting involved with this? Talk to me.
Yes, well, this is the first book on school participatory budgeting. There are many books on participatory budgeting, which is used at the municipal level in more than 10,000 municipalities around the world. But this is the first book about school participatory budgeting. And we have 14 chapters with different countries, chapters from different countries. And the idea is to disseminate these ideas for any schools around the world who are interested in doing this.
Yeah, is this best practice kind of thing, isn't it?
It is, and it really marries the research findings side, which Danielle and I lead that in partnership with the Center for the Future of Arizona here on the ground throughout the state. And so it really brings forth, if you're a school and you're looking to improve your school climate, if you're looking to embed student voice, there are research best proven practices through this approach that we can offer.
Did I read this got started at the Bioscience High School in Phoenix?
It did.
Right here in town,
yes.
Huh? And how long ago was that? Do we know?
It was in 2013. Was Quentin Boyce. He was a principal, and he started with $2,000. Yeah, 5 minutes from here.
Yes.
And he told the students, "Do something good for the school. Don't embarrass me."
Yeah.
It started very simple, and the kids came up with very educational projects like cameras for the microscopes, ink for the 3D printers, and outdoor pavilion, educational pavilion. But most of the proposals, there were 18 proposals on the ballot, they were educational. And because of that experience, it expanded to now we have more than 70 schools doing School PV in Arizona.
Wow, that's fantastic. And again, for those who are still a little confused where democracy, the concept of civics and democracy fits in. Talk to me about that.
So through our evaluation framework, we have a framework that's the CASP. So it's essentially the civic knowledge, attitudes, skills, and practices. Okay. So knowledge around how decisions are made within your school community, how public budgets work. So kind of all those democratic institutional type of knowledge pieces. And then attitudes, really working with, empathy and being able to critically think around some of the different projects and bringing not just your own project to the table, but thinking about what is going to benefit or impact the greater school community, right? A lot of the skills, critical thinking, communication, public speaking, and then the practices is thinking about how are you going to continue being, a quote unquote citizen within your school community, picking up trash or making new friends with students that you didn't know before. So really this ecosystem that we want to see out in democratic life.
Well, yeah, please.
Yeah, democracy is how we make decisions together in society.
Yes.
And they learn how to make decisions together.
They do, I do. But the budgeting problem, you get money involved and people perk up, don't they?
Yes.
They figure it out right quick. Congratulations on the book and congratulations on all this. It's really interesting. It reminds me like in business classes where they tell you, take a stock and see how far you go with it and that kind of thing. It's participatory. It keeps people interested and keeps them involved. Thank you so much for sharing. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.